And that's out number 3. And I just realized I'd forgotten to actually hit the go live button. My bad. See, you missed it. Sorry about that. Anyway, after a half inning of play, it is still 0-0. Fury coming up in the bottom half of the first, leading off Cameron Dallin, Anthony Miller, Brett DeGrenier. Then followed by Winslow, I can't read my own handwriting, Munitz, and then Vecchio. Well, I better correct that. So paint the town purple. For the month of purple, all of Pulaski will be going purple to bring awareness to those fighting cancer and those who have lost to cancer. Please decorate your business and homes purple for September to show your support for cancer's research and those fighting cancer. Paint the town purple. Relay for Life, American Cancer Society. And here we are. Stepping in, leadoff batter for the Fury, Cameron Dallin. First pitch to Cameron. Off speed pitch goes behind him. Ball 1. Like a chicken, he jumps out of the way. No, you have to make an effort to move. I get it. Second pitch from Charlie Losani. Swung on, grounded down third base side, strike 1. Outfield set up straight away for Cameron. Shading a bit over to the left, I would say. Here's the 1-1 to Dallin. Swung on, popped up first base side. He got underneath of that one. Goes out of play, out into the crowd. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Dallin. It's a pitch from Losani. Dallin reaches for it, fouls it, staying alive. Strike 2 still. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, soft pop up, third base side. Third baseman coming in, makes the grab for out number 1. That'll bring up Miller. Miller's already seen quite a bit of action at shortstop. Here he is batting in the number 2 spot. Pitch bounces behind Miller. Ball 1. This is how Losani started off against Dallin as well. Pitch from Losani low and outside. Ball 2. Catching some dirt as it goes by. It's the 2-0 pitch. In there, call strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike now. That pitch just misses outside. 3 balls and 1 strike on Miller. That pitch called strike 2. So Losani has a full count now on Miller. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That pitch misses, ball 4. So Miller reaches on a walk, and that brings up first baseman Brett DeGrenier. See Miller's lead, dives back as the throw over comes in. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. So have not seen Miller before. Not sure how aggressive he is on the base paths. We'll find out soon enough. There he goes. Nice jump. Throw is not going to be even close. Miller really got the read off of Losani there and was able to get a super, super big jump on that steal. So I believe it's 2 balls and no strikes with Miller on second. That pitch gets away from the catcher, and Miller's going to easily trot on over the third. Throw comes over, but not even close. So stolen base and a passed ball. Ball did hit the catcher's glove. Generally, that means you should have caught it. Here's the pitch. Oh, I think it hit him or not. No. So there must have been a strike in there somewhere. What's that? It's worked out of it. Nice. Moves over there for Brett. So here's the 3-1. Misses inside. He's going. Miller's coming home, and he is safe at home. And the Furies on the board. As Miller reaches on a wild pitch. That brings up Colton Winslow. I believe he's the only left-handed bat in the lineup. First pitch misses low, ball 1. So 1 out, 1 on, 1 ball, 1 in. See Brett DeGrander's lead off of first. And he's off. Pitch low and inside. Catcher drops it. Not going to be able to make a play on that. So 2 balls and no strikes, and DeGrenier is now on second. Keep an eye on third base over there in case Brett decides to leave. And there's a called strike. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count is even now on Colton Winslow. Pitch misses inside. Full count on Colton. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on, 1 in. Here's the pitch to Winslow. High, ball 4, and Winslow takes his base. So runners at first and second. Here comes Munitz. I don't know who this kid is. I have not met him before. First time I'm seeing him play. That's the way fall ball is. Pitch swung on, popped up. Oh, it hits the light fixture. Comes back down. Strike 1. Sani likes the pitch he's being chosen for him. Delivers. Swung on. That's popped up. Third base side. That's going to go out of play and onto the other field. So no balls and 2 strikes on Munitz. Swung on, and this one's hit out to left field, and that is foul over the fence. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes again. Oh, that made it all the way over to the other field as well. Somebody's got to tell this boy to play on our field. Pitch fouled, and that's going to go on to the other field. Makes it down the first base line. Foul. We'll do it again. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Losani steps off, and DeGrander trots back to second. Ball did come into our field from another field. Losani deals. Swung on, hit over the third baseman's head. This goes into left field. Everybody's going to move up 1 base. Nice single by Munitz, and what a quality at-bat that one was. So bases loaded with 1 out. In steps Vecchio. Losani deals, swing and a miss, strike 1. Vecchio was reaching not just for the fence, not just for the trees, but there's a pond located on the other side of the swamp in those trees. He was trying to hit it there. That pitch inside brushes him back. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded, 1 run in. Losani looking to work himself out of a jam. A double play will do it. Pitch from Losani, low, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Vecchio. Wind starting to blow in from right field. This one is sent out towards center. See if the wind's going to be a factor. Shortstop goes out, calls for it. Out at third. A run comes in, though. Not much you're going to do about that one. So Colton Winslow thrown out at third. And I'm going to count that as an E6. That brings up Anthony Farrell, the pitcher for the Fury. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Swings, ground ball down to third base side, just foul, strike 1. Runners will return to their bases. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Both runners advance. Two balls and 1 strike on Farrell. Big swing and a miss, strike 2. There's the 2-2. Swung on, foul back to the backstop. We'll do it again. Pitch from Losani. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Farrell for out number 3. But 2 come across. And the Fury lead this one by a score of 2-0 after 1. Coming up in the second inning for the Bombers, it's their 5, 6, and 7 batters, Kassler, Palmer, and Pisciato. All right, Farrell is warm. Throwing down has been called. Here we go, top of the inning. Stepping in is Owen Kassler, the third baseman for the Bombers. Farrell deals. In there, strike 1. Farrell pitches. Chooses to go behind Kassler. Always keeping him thinking. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Farrell, high, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike. 1 high, 3 balls and 1 strike. A pitch low and in the dirt, misses, ball 4. So Kassler has a leadoff walk. And in comes Dylan Palmer. He's the right fielder for the Bombers. Farrell deals, swing and a miss, strike one for Palmer. Farrell deals, high, ball 2-1. Pitch misses high, ball 2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now on Palmer. Farrell looks over at first. I don't think that Kassler is going anywhere, though. That pitch misses, ball 4. No need. These first 2 batters of the inning have been walked on. So runners at first and second for the center fielder and coach's kid, TJ Pisciato. I tried squeezing those names in there so tight. Pisciati. Ball 1. There's a call, strike 1. So runners at first and second, 1 ball, 1 strike. Farrell deals. And that's in there, hits the inside corner for strike number 2. Pitch from Farrell, high, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And full count now to the center fielder, Pisciati. There's the pitch, payoff pitch from Farrell, swung on, hit out, drifting back. Second baseman makes the grab for out number 1. So the runners have to hold at first and second as Pisciati flies out to the second baseman for the first out. That'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Josh Henyon. Farrell deals inside, ball 1. Ball gets away from Resigno. Nobody moving. First base coach wondering why. Aren't we all, coach? Aren't we all? 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Pitch from Farrell. Swung on, fouled, out of play. That's going to go on to field 3. Hits the top of the backstop. Strike 1. Anthony deals, misses outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. That ball's hit out into center field, picked up by Cameron Dowling, throws into second, not in time. That single loads up the bases for the Bombers. So bases loaded, 1 out. In steps the number 9 batter, number 99, Mike Humphrey. Farrell deals high and inside, ball 1. So, not to state the obvious here, but Anthony really wants to start throwing some strikes. There's one, strike 1. Tipped into the glove of Lucas Versigno. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases loaded. That ball hit fouled out of play. Strike 2. Strikeout would be great. A double play would be even greater. Here's the pitch from Farrell. Swung on, fouled hard out of play. Hits up, Steeler. And we stay at strike 2. And a big swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings up the number 10 batter, Damon Dowd. That pitch in there calls strike 1. So bases loaded, 2 outs now. Farrell throws out 1, calls strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Farrell's got him right where he wants him. Anthony sets, deals, swung on, grounded to short, picked up by Miller, throw over the first. Oh, he throws it away. Could have gone the short way to second, opted to go to first because he had more time. Does not take advantage of it. And 2 runs come in. So Dowd reaches on a throwing error, E6. There are still 2 outs. That brings up the number 11 batter. Throw it out to second. Not in time. Actually surprised of that throw. So Cole Pettigrew is in at the plate. 1 ball. That's swung on, grounded foul, third base side, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at second and third, 2 outs, 2 in. Here's the pitch from Farrell. Swung on, hit out left center field. Center fielder coming over. Cameron Dallin making the grab for out number 3. So Pettigrew flies out to center for the 3rd out. But the Bombers pick up 2 of their own in the top of the 2nd. Coming up to bat in the bottom half of the 2nd inning, it's Resigno, Douglas, Grant, and Wardhaw. Let's see if they can't get some more runs back on the board. right, Losani's ready, and so is Lucas Resigno as he steps up to the plate. Charlie's first pitch, low and in the dirt, ball one on Lucas. That pitch misses, ball two. Losani sets, delivers, big swing and a miss by Resigno. 2 balls and 1 strike. Losani deals, swung on, hit, third base side, backhand grab by the shortstop. Throw over the first is in time for out number 1. That brings up Daniel Douglas to the plate. Daniel starting off this game as an extra hitter. Here's the pitch from Losani. Daniel watches out one go by on the inside half of the plate for strike number 1. Pitch from Losani. In there, calls strike 2. That one was a nice one, and I bet Douglas wishes he had that one back. 0-2 is the count. Here's the pitch from Losani. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And you can throw a third pitch like that if you've gone ahead 0-2 that quickly. So with 2 outs, in steps Nick Grant. First pitch to Nick, inside, ball 1. Losani dealing, low and inside, ball 2. Losani deals in the dirt, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes on Grant. Pitch from Losani. In there, calls strike 1. That one swung on, grounded to short. Throw over the first, in time for out number 3. And the Fury go down 1-2-3 in the bottom half of the second inning. And after 2 innings of play, we are deadlocked at 2. Coming up to bat in the top of the third, it's the top of the order for the Bombers. Witter, Testa, Losani, and then Benson. And don't forget, September is Paint the Town Purple Month. All of Pulaski, New York will be going purple for the month of September to bring awareness to those fighting cancer and those who have lost to cancer. Please join in, even if you're not in Pulaski. Wear purple. Decorate your home and business in purple for September to show your support for cancer research in those fighting cancer. Then come on down to the Haldane Arena outside in the field. That's the John F. Snow Athletic Complex at the end of Maple Ave Extension in Pulaski, New York for the 2022 Relay for Life, Saturday, October 1st. Festivities start at 2 p.m. There'll be a chicken barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs for sale, lots of raffles, plenty of games. There's going to be a big tug of war between the football teams of APW, Pulaski, and Sandy Creek, I believe. It's going to be a blast. Plus, I'll be there too. Check it out. Relay for Life Pulaski, Saturday, October 1st, 2 to 6 at the Haldane Center. So warm-ups are done. And here is the leadoff batter, Luke Witter. First pitch to him, low, a ball one. Farrell deals, swung on, hit down to third base side, foul and out of play, strike one. Pitch low and outside, ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. I pitch swung on, ground ball gets through the third base shortstop hole into left field. And Luke Witter starts off the inning for the Bombers with a single. Brings up Rocco Testa. Rocco grounded out to shortstop his first at-bat. First pitch misses, ball one. Farrell deals, and off goes Witter. It's a fair ball. Throw over the first is, pulls him off the bag. Runners advance on the error. So E5 on that throwing error makes this second and third now with no outs. That brings up Charlie Losani, the pitcher. He had a double his last at-bat. A double will get him 2 RBIs here. That pitch misses low and outside, ball one. Farrell deals, low, swung on and missed by Losani. Strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike. That pitch swung on, grounded to the shortstop. Throw over the first is in time for an out. But a run comes across as the out scores, and Charlie Losani picks himself up an RBI on that 6-3 fielder's choice putout. So with the runner at third, here's Dash Benson. Pitch popped up. Resigno looking for it, and he makes the grab for out number 2. So with 2 outs, in steps Owen Kassler. Kassler walked and came around to score in his first at-bat last inning. Here he is with 2 outs and a runner at third. Farrell deals, swung on, fouled out of play. Strike one. Anthony sets. Deals. Low and in the dirt. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. In the top of the third inning. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Farrell pitches. Low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Anthony has his sign. High leg kick deal. Punch. Fair ball. Down first base side. That's going to score a run. Turning and throwing. Oh. And DeGrenier is like, what are you throwing the ball over here for? So 4-2 now for the Bombers. That pitch misses, ball one, as Owen Kassler picks up an RBI single there. Here's Dylan Palmer with 1 ball. Pitch misses low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Farrell deals inside, ball three. 3 balls and no strikes. Pitch from Farrell. In there, call, strike one. And Palmer was looking the whole way. That pitch misses, ball four. Runners at first and second now. That brings up center fielder. He started in center anyway. TJ Pisciotti. And that brings Coach King out to the mound to have a talk with his pitcher, Anthony Farrell. Lucas Resigno goes in to get a different glove for some reason. Oh, it's because we're getting a different pitcher. New pitcher for the Fury, number 44, A. Miller. So Farrell's responsible for the 2 runners on. And here's Miller. I don't think I've ever seen Miller pitch before, so I have no idea what to expect. What I do know is that September is Paint the Town Purple Month. That's right, Paint the Town Purple. All of Pulaski going purple for the month of September to raise awareness for those fighting cancer and those who have lost to cancer. So show your purple in the month of September. Then come on out to the Haldane Center on Saturday, October 1st for the 2022 Pulaski Relay for Life. There will be games, events, raffles, food, and of course, the track to walk around as we remember those who have lost to cancer and those who continue to fight and those who have made it and recovered. What's going on, guys? No. So here's Miller, his first pitch. Hard thrower in there, strike one. That blooper gets over second base, lands in the outfield, and it is bases loaded. So with 2 outs, I'm a little surprised that nobody scored on that. Anyway, that brings up Josh Henyon. Henyon reached on a single and was left stranded at third. That first pitch misses for a ball. Second pitch in there, call strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases loaded for Henyon. Miller reels back, deals, ground ball to short, scooped up, throw over to first is in time for out number 3. But the Bombers pick up 2 more in their half of the inning. And they currently lead this. I'm sorry, yeah. What did I just do there? They lead this one by a score of 4-2. Coming up in the bottom of the third inning, it is Joe Wardhaw, then Cameron Dallin, and A. Miller, followed by Brett DeGrenier and Colton Winslow, should some people get on. And warm-ups are ready, and so is Joe Wardhaw. So Losani's first pitch to Joe misses low and outside, ball 1. That one bounces in front of the plate, ball 2. Two zero misses, 3 balls and no strikes. And it's a 4-pitch walk on Joe Wardhaw. So leadoff walk for Joe, and that brings up Cameron Dallin to the plate. Cameron popped out to the second baseman, or a third baseman, I mean, in his first at bat. Pitch low, ball 1. Wardaw is off. Dallin swinging. Ground ball goes underneath the glove of the third baseman. Wardaw turns and looks. Left fielder picks up that ball, and Cameron has himself a single, his first hit of the day, and runners are at first and second now with no outs for A. Miller. So the hit and run was on. Unable to get Joe over the third. That ball bounces in front of the plate. Ball 1. Dallin with a big secondary lead off of the pitch, but, Joe's still at second there, so Dallin can't go anywhere. Pitch swung on, blooped up into the outfield. Right fielder coming in, makes the grab. Oh, and he doubles up Wardhaw at second. So that's 2 outs. And here is Brett DeGrenier. So Dallin has nobody in front of him now. 2 outs. Throw back to first. Of course he's safe. Tag was never even touched. You don't actually have to say anything. So Brett walked and came around to score in the first inning. Throw to first. Nothing doing. Throws to the wrong side of the base. Dallin's off on the pitch. Throw down to second. Not in time. Hits Cameron in the back as he slides in. So Cameron has a stolen base, his first of the day. So the runner on second and 1 ball now to Brett DeGrenier. Dallin fixes the base. So they pop out on purpose so you don't break an ankle. We need a spoon. Tablespoon or a serving spoon preferred. Dallin using his hands, and Coach King says, come on now, kid. Let's have a talk instead. I appreciate that, Coach, because he's just ruining his batting glove. I already got to buy him one. I can see his palm through it. Brown's crew is out there. Look at that little tool. Looks like a bent steak. It's like they're mining back there. Hi-ho! I'm pretty sure he just poured dirt back into the hole. There we go. The professionals here, ladies and gentlemen. So 2 outs. I believe 1 ball and no strikes on Brett DeGrenier. Lusani looks in for his sign, checks back on Cameron at second. There's nobody covering. Pitch called, strike 1. Or 2. Or 1. I have no idea. Losani deals. Pitch misses for a ball. I think he said 1 ball, 2 strikes. Where have I been? Osani steps off, so Cameron comes back and touches second. There's nobody covering. He ought to have stayed off just to get under the skin of the pitcher. Pitch from Losani. Low bounces, and Dallin takes off for third and is in there easily. So I believe it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch misses high and outside. Throw back to third, not in time. Full count on DeGrenier. Runner at third, 2 outs. There's the pitch, misses, ball 4. So runners at the corners now for Colton Winslow. Two outs, runners at the corners. Colton, a left-handed batter. Here's the pitch from Losani, misses, ball 1. It is a beautiful day out here in Oswego. Legends Fields here. Pitch to Grenier, takes off for second. No throw. Ball 2. So runners at second and third. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a pitch, swung on, fouled down to third base side, strike 1. Sonny looks in for a sign. He's got it. He sets. Deals. Whoa, one's high and outside. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. The proverbial hitter's count. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Fury down by 2. Winslow, it's a chance to tie it up. Big swing and a miss. And it must have been a full count. I totally missed it. And that's out number 3. So Losani works himself out of a jam. After 3 innings of play, the Bombers lead this one by a score of 4-2. Coming up in the top of the 4th inning, it's the 9, 10, and 11 batters for the Bombers, Mike Humphrey, Damon Dowd, and Cole Pettigras. Warm-ups are done, and the first pitch to Mike Humphrey misses for a ball. And that's 2 balls. 2 balls and no strikes on Humphrey. Swing and a miss by Mike. Strike 1. Mike reaches down. Ground ball is shortstop. Throw over the first is thrown away. So Mike reaches on an E6. It seems to be a running gag here for the Fury. They're throwing that ball away at first base. They normally don't do that. It's fall ball. Everybody's probably nervous about going to school on Tuesday. That one's popped up on the first base side, and Miller just not able to get to it. Runs into the netting. Strike 1. One ball and one strike. Swing and a miss, or a foul, I should say. Foul ball. Strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just misses high. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Miller sets, deals, high. Ball 3. So Damon Dowd's patience has himself a full count here in the top of the 4th. Pitch from Miller. Swung on. Popped out. Left side. Lands foul. We'll come back and do it again. So no outs. Runner at first. Full count on Dowd. There's the pitch from Miller. In there. Call. Strike 3. Punches him out. So down looking goes Dowd for the first out. In comes Cole Pettigras. Cole flew out to center field in the second inning for the final out of the second. That pitch thrown in there. Call strike 1. Miller deals. Up and in, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. Miller looks over at the runner on first. Sets. Deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's the pitch from Miller. Misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. A runner at first in the form of Mike Humphrey. That pitch misses low and inside. Ball 3. Well, that pitch goes back behind on ball 4. Resigno grabs it quickly, so there's nothing more than a single base advance for Mike Humphrey. So Pettigras reaches on a walk. Runners at first and second with 1 out. When we move to the top of the order, here's Luke Witter. Witter grounded out and reached on a single and came around to score. First pitch high, ball one. Both runners advance on that passed ball. So 1 out, 1-0 to Witter. That pitch misses. Ball two. So Fury needs to pull themselves together here. They got a chance, want to have a chance at coming back and tying this game, let alone winning this game. Ball's fouled away for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike on Witter. It's a pitch from Miller. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Miller deals. Inside, ball 3. Throw back to second. Nothing doing. But Pettigrew did have to scamper back. He almost got caught with frozen feet out there. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Swing. Tip back into the glove, maybe, for out number 2. So that's a strikeout on Witter. That first pitch misses for a ball. So Rocco grounded out in the first inning, reached on an error last inning, and came around to score the 4th run of the game for the Bombers. That pitch misses low and inside, ball 2. Pitch from Miller. Swung on, popped up. Center fielder, left fielder comes over, makes the grab for out number 3. So it got dicey there for a minute, but Miller and the Fury able to get out of this one without giving up a run. So after 3.5 innings of play, it's still 4-2 Bombers over the Fury. Coming up to bat in their half of the 4th, it's Munetz, Vecchio, Farrell, and Resigno.
So, bottom of the fourth, new pitcher in for the Bombers in form of Dash Benson, number 75. From warm-ups, he looks like a pretty hard thrower. That first pitch, though, to Munetz misses for a ball. There's swing and I think a foul ball. Strike one. Benson deals. That one foul, straight down, strike two. One ball, two strikes on Munetz. Oh, call, strike three. Had him frozen on the inside edge of the plate there. That brings up Vecchio. Vecchio reached on an error and was left stranded at second base. The pitch misses high, ball one. There's the 1-0. Swung on, grounded to first base, grabbed by the first baseman, who is Charlie Losani, and he steps on first for the second out of the inning. Anthony Farrell now, today's starting pitcher. That pitch hit out into center field, left center, and left fielder coming over, diving to make the grab for out number three. What a catch by that left fielder for the third out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Fury. Coming up to bat in the top of the fifth inning for the Bombers. It's their 3-4-5 batters: Losani, Benson, Kassler, and then Dylan Palmer. If you're looking to get a gift for a teacher this year because school starts this week, woohoo! You want to stop on by Two Broke Moms in Pulaski, New York. Located on Main Street next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the theater, Two Broke Moms, for all of your gifting needs. They can personalize anything. They can make a design of your making and put it on anything: shirts, sweatshirts, hats. They make stickers. You can put it on a tumbler. Whatever you want, they can do it because Jess and Jen, who are Two Broke Moms, are amazing. Help us be less broke. Hashtag crazy. All right, here is Charlie Losani. First pitch to Charlie, off speed pitch, misses, ball one. It looks kind of fancy from here. That one bounces, ball two. So 2 balls and no strikes on today's starting pitcher. That one makes him dance out of the way, skipping rope, as it were. 3 balls and no strikes. Coming in with a fastball, strike 1. The 3-1 to Lasani misses inside, ball 4. It brings up Dash Benson. Benson had that pop out, had that nice grab by the catcher, Lucas Resigno. Let's see what happens this time. Throw over to first. Nice motion. Almost caught Losani snoozing there. Here's the first pitch to Benson. Inside, ball 1. Miller deals. Swung on. Hit out in the center field. Dallin coming in. Makes the grab. Throw over to first with a double play. Gets thrown away. Losani stays planted at first base, though. So, and that's the first out of the inning there. I had an out up on the board, but I didn't have the base runner. My finger hit the wrong button. So in steps Owen Kassler. Owen reached on a walk and came around to score. Also got a single throw back to first. Oh, no tag. The ball got there first, but Brett did not get that tag over in time. Pitch in there, call, strike 1. Pitch misses on the inside, ball 2. So Lucas faked the throw back to first to get Losani to jump. The more you get into a base runner's head, the less likely he is to move. Throw over the first, not in time. 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch from Miller, in there, strike 2. So full count now on Kassler. Pitch from Miller. Just misses, ball 4. So runners at first and second. And in steps Dylan Palmer. Dylan has walked in both of his at-bats. There's 1 out. Miller gets himself set on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up. First base side, out of play. Ball just misses a crowd. Strike 1. Pitch in there. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Dylan Palmer. Pitch from Miller. Oh! Caught him! That is down looking. So 2 outs. That pitch grounded. Middle. Second baseman scoops it up in time. Sorry about that. And touches the base. So this ends up being a 4 unassisted for out number 3. And the Bombers are held scoreless in their half of the inning. Sorry, I was doing too many things at one time there. I apologize. Thanks. So, bottom of the 5th inning, Fury trailing by 2. I think there's a question of time. I don't know why Fury wouldn't be able to bat. They are the home team. Maybe the umpires just like having conversation. Yeah, that's all. That's all. All right, so here is Lucas Resigno to lead off for the Fury in the bottom of the 5th inning. This will be the last licks for the Fury. That ball misses, low and outside, ball 1. Benson deals, low and outside, ball 2. Pitch misses, low and outside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes on Lucas Resigno. Pitch up and in, and it is a 4-pitch walk on Lucas. So, with a runner on first, in steps Daniel Douglas. Douglas went down swinging in his only other at-bat of the day. Douglas can really put some hurt on that ball, though. Lucas, being the catcher, is able to have a pinch runner, and running for him is the last person to get out, Anthony Farrell. Oh, and it hit him. So Douglas reaches after being hit by a pitch. So runners on first and second for Nick Grant. So no outs. Benson deals low, ball 1. Nick squared up to bunt. There's a pitch. There's the bunt. Picked up, throw over the third. Nobody's there. So bases are loaded for Joe Wardhaw. No outs. Joe does not need to murder this ball, but you try telling that to a teenager with the bases loaded and the game on the line. Here's a pitch. In there, strike 1. Joe just needs to get a single, and this game should be tied. Or could be tied. Bases loaded. There's the pitch. Ground ball to the pitcher. Opts to go to first. 4-1 out. Run scores. So it's an RBI, fielder's choice. 1-3 for out number 1. Runners at second and third now with one out, and here comes Cameron Dallin. A single to the outfield could win the game. Pitch misses outside, ball one. Runners at second and third. One ball, no strikes, one out. There's the pitch. Dallin hits this one to the outfield. Left fielder going back. And he drops the ball. He drops the ball. The left fielder drops the ball. One run scores. Two-run scores. And the Fury have the lead. Cameron Dallin with an E7. No RBIs. Oh, no. Oh, only one run came in. That's right. It was a great hit. I forgot that was Nick. So Cameron Dallin ties the game up. First pitch misses for a ball. Dallin takes off for second. One out. Yeah, I forgot. Nick's got a hurt back. He can't run. I forgot all about that. That pitch up. Is Lucas still slower than Nick? It's close. Pitch from Benson swung on, popped up, first base side. And that's going to go out of play. Strike one. So tie ball game. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runners at second and third. The runner at second is meaningless. I mean, he is my son. He means a lot to me. Let's not be wrong. But the runner at third is the game-winning run. Benson deals. Oh, and Miller watches that one go by for strike number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. There's the pitch. Miller reaches for it, golfs it, comes out over the walkway, misses everybody. Foul ball. I hope it missed everybody. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, hit out to left field. Bounces in front of the left fielder. Grant coming home. The play at home. Nothing doing. Dallin advances to third. I guess game hasn't been called on time yet. Syracuse Chiefs rule. So runners at second and third as Miller gets himself a single. Advances on the play. Grant comes home. And the Fury now lead. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the game winner right there. I don't know what's going on here. Pitch misses for a ball. Pitch high, ball 2. This is Brett DeGrenier at bat. Brett has walked twice, scored once. That pitch in there, call, strike 1. Ooh, swing and a miss, strike 2. Hope Brett didn't hurt himself on that one. That pitch, oh, call, strike 3, out number 2. So with 2 outs, in steps Colton Winslow. Colton has walked and struck out swinging. This is his first time facing Dash Benson. I think I missed a pitch. I wasn't looking. Sorry about that. Pitch swung on, hit out into center field. That's going to go between the center field and the left fielder. 1 run scores, 2 runs scores. Colton's coming into second base, and he's in there with a double. So that's a 2 RBI double for Colton Winslow, and the Fury now lead 7-4. Here's Munetz. Munetz has a single and went down looking. A pitch from Benson. Swung on, hit down the third base line, fielded by the third baseman. Throw over the first, pulls him off the bag, and he's just going to. He missed the tag. Munetz was going back to first, and so the first baseman finally realized, hey, I can just go back to first myself and step on the bag for out number 3. So the Fury pick up 5. Apparently, there's 1 minute of play remaining. Sorry, I thought we had already run out of time. So I thought we had already run out of time, but we had not. Umpire going over to talk to the other coach, and the coach concedes. We got places to be, I think. No, he's not conceding. Wishful thinking. I was trying to force him into using the force. Apparently, I'm a little short on my Medichlorides today. So we're going to the 6th inning here. New pitcher for the Fury, number 95. I don't have a 95. I have a 99. Maybe that's Mike Humphrey. I don't know. Pitcher for us? Oh, you know what? I was looking on the wrong team. Munetz. I still don't know who that kid is. So new pitcher, P. Munetz. And now hitting for the the Bombers, excuse me. Josh Henyon, Mike Humphrey, Damon Dowd, and perhaps Cole Pettigras. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Munetz deals. Oh, Lucas framed it as best as he could, but ball 2. Worked for me. What's that? Oh, Alex is catching. Oh. That kid is larger, isn't he? 3 balls and no strikes. And 4 pitches equals 1 walk. So Henyon reaches on a walk. In steps Mike Humphrey. Humphrey struck out and reached on an error. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. That pitch in there, strike 1. There's strike two. No balls and 2 strikes on Henyon. Or Humphrey, I mean, excuse me. Unit steps off and Humphrey or Henyon goes back. Pitch. Oh, he put an off-speed pitch in there. Call strike 3. So Humphrey goes down looking for the first out. With a runner on first and 1 out, here comes Damon Dowd. Dowd reached on an error and went down looking. That pitch is hit down the third base side. Foul, strike 1. In there, call strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Dowd. Units deals a off-speed pitch, misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Josh Henyon on first. Small lead for Henyon. There's the pitch in there. Call strike 3. Down looking he goes. So 2 outs. Here is Cole Pettigras. Bombers down to their final batter. Swings, ground ball down to third base side. Foul, strike 1. Pitch from Units. Oh, misses, ball 1. Units deals in there. Call strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's the pitch. Call strike 3. 3 in a row, all down looking. Ball game over. The Fury win this one in comeback fashion by a score of 7-4. As they line up, I'm going to sign off from Legends Field in Oswego, New York. The Fury win this one by a score of 7-4. I am the Dan Dallin. Don't forget, October 1st is Relay for Life Pulaski at the Haldane Center. I look forward to seeing you there. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.